I didn't film it the other day, but I did cut all of those rounds and I sanded all but 3 of those boards, and then I remembered that I needed to drill holes in them, so that I still have to do some line drawing on them, so it doesn't really matter if I sand them. So I'm gonna put some line drawings on today and find the centers of my holes, and I think we'll try to drill some holes. These are my last 2. They still have the marks on them, so they still need this side sanded down, although the rest of the board is sanded. So I got all these ends sanded for these boards. They fit, or these dowels, they fit real good. I'm going to come back and sand from where I stopped to there. I moved down to the basement because I was getting really cold. Now I just moved down, but this should let me be able to glue up and it be in a warmer environment. So I brought all my tools with me. There's 4 of these. I got the edges, so I just have to lay them out now. So this glue up took me longer than I was expecting it to, actually. This is really hard to line these dowels up across the 2 boards. Finally, I got the hang of it on this board here, but you can still see how many times I had to tap across the top. And then leveling these up, I tried to do it on the table so that I could show you easily, but I ended up having to go to the floor to have enough weight to actually do that. It worked really well though to get them all squared up and then to just drill these holes because they remained square through the whole thing, so that worked really well. I went ahead and sanded them back down while they were still on the table so that they were easy and they didn't move. This tabletop wasn't as clean as it should have been though for sanding, so I had to re-sand some of it freehand while I was holding it so that they stayed clean. These triangles proved to be easy to lay out, but this is where I made a mistake that I'll talk about later on, where they didn't line up right because I wasn't paying attention to whether the long side or the short side was the one I was actually attaching to the triangle. And I attached the wrong one on one side. It turned out fine. I also forgot to mirror these, so I had to flip them back over, and they have countersinks on both sides. These Pikler triangles didn't turn out exactly how I planned, but they turned out to be more of a Bob Ross's happy little accident scenario here, where they aren't identical because I didn't follow the same plan on both of them, but it gives it diversified free play, so that's what we were going for.